Hello, I'm Hazel, and this is my level 2 seated yoga movement. If you haven't done level 1 yet, I'd recommend doing that first. This is a basic practice for beginners that are in chronic pain or chronic illness or have been quite sedentary for a period of time, and we're starting to get the body moving again. So don't worry if you've never done anything like this before, but if you're not sure, you can always have a chat to your GP first to see if it might be suitable. But a lot of the movements we're going to do are very basic. Just feel into it. If it's not feeling right for you at any point, just stop and rest. So let's allow ourselves to arrive in the practice. So sit back, ideally in a chair. So I'm using like a dining room chair, and it'd be really good if yours has arms here for support. And ideally as well, you'll be upright. So have some cushions behind you if you need to. If it's difficult for you to sit in an upright spine. Have your feet planted on the ground, or have a cushion if your feet don't easily reach the ground. So if you feel happy to, let's close our eyes or soften the gaze. And just gift yourself these 10 minutes for this practice. So just see if you can take your awareness to the here and the now. It might be that your brain is quite busy. That's okay. It's very common. Just notice it. Notice what's going on for you. Then you start to notice the contact points that you have with the ground, with the chair. Can you notice any sounds that are around you? See if you can notice if those sounds are close by or if they're further away. Lovely. Bringing yourself back, opening your eyes. I'm just going to start with some gentle head and shoulder movement. So we'll be rolling our shoulders. And if it feels okay, use your arms. Spread your fingers, get the elbows involved. And at the same time, I know it makes you look silly, you can stretch out your jaw like this. I'm opening my mouth. You can look one way and the other way as you do it, just to stretch your neck. 2 more like this. Lovely. Come back to the center. Breathe your right arm out. And just very carefully start to lean away. So lean to the side. I'm using this other hand for support here. So don't lean too far that you feel off balance. See if you get a stretch all down that side. If this shoulder isn't very happy, you don't have to have the arm above your head. Just keep it low. Let's come to the other side. Reach that arm up and reach over. Again, taking the option if you need to have that hand lower. Lovely. Coming back down. And we're now going to rotate. So I'm going to take my hand to my opposite knee and use the chair as a gentle lever to turn to look behind me. Coming back to center, taking the hand to the other knee, rotating. And back to center. So we're going to see if we can get our spine to move here in a gentle seated cat-cow. So I'm holding on to the arm supports, and I'm going to lift up my chest. And then I'm going to bring my chest down, and I'm rounding my spine, and I'm bringing my chin down. So I'm lifting. There's maybe a gentle lift of the chin, drawing the shoulders back. And then I'm coming back down. If the coordination allows, you can breathe in now. And then you can breathe out as you round. But please don't worry if the breath is a bit too hard to coordinate. For those following that, it's another inhale now as we lift up. And an exhale as we come down. Awesome. Come back to center. Place your hands either side of you, and I'm pressing down on these armrests. And I just want to see if you can start to draw the belly in very slightly. So it's like you've got a tight pair of trousers on. So I'm pressing down here, and I'm maybe lifting slightly, and I'm drawing my belly in, and then I'm relaxing. I'm pressing down, lifting slightly and drawing my belly in and relaxing. This doesn't feel good on your wrist, don't worry. Those that it feels okay, let's do 2 more. Pressing down, try not to tense your shoulders. And relax. And we'll do 1 more. Pushing down, pull in the belly and relax. Great. The next part now will be done standing up. So if you'd like to stand up and come to the back of your chair, just to make this easy, I'll turn the mic. And I'd like you to be holding the back of your chair for support. If your chair isn't stable enough, then please find somewhere like the kitchen counter that you can hold on and feel super stable. Have your feet shoulder width apart, and ideally be looking upright. And we're going to have a little go at our balance. So I'd like you to carefully lift your right foot off the ground and just see how wobbly you are. So you can gently draw in your belly to help. Try not to hold your breath, that's always a classic. And just relax your face and shoulders. Those that are finding this okay, and you're not gripping too much with your hands, you might find that you can hold on with slightly lighter fingers. Eventually, we're looking at holding on with 1 hand, maybe 2 fingers, maybe no hands. What I don't want to see is 2 fingers being really tense. I'd rather you just have the hand. And ideally, you're staying in the balance. So I bet this leg is getting a bit tired now. So let's put that back down, have a little shake. And then we'll come over to the other side. So we'll be lifting up our left leg. Again, try and stay upright. It's okay if you get a bit of wobbling in the ankle. That's building our strength. Again, think about how much you need to hold on. Try not to create tension in the upper body, so we're trying to stay relaxed. Building up some strength in this leg. Well done. Let's take that back down. Going to do a couple of gentle movements for our hips. So keeping your hands on your chair for support. I'd like you to kick back your right leg. So I've got the right leg straight. I'm just doing a little kick behind me. We'll do 4 on this side. Take it down and then swap your weight over and do 4 on the left side. You can always lean forward very slightly if you need to, but the leg isn't coming very far behind you. Next, we're going to see if we can draw the knee up towards us. So we're lifting up the knee. I'm still holding on. We're doing 4 again on the right side. If you feel wobbly, really make sure you're holding. I don't want anyone falling. Come to the other side and again, lifting up. Building some strength in the hip flexors. Well done. And then for this final one, we'll be doing some gentle squats. So I'm going to have my feet nice and wide. Again, I'm holding on, and it's just a little knee bend and then back up. Small knee bend, sticking the hips back and coming back up. Bend in and come up. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Well done. That's our standing sequence. Find your way back into your chair. Come in nice and upright once more. And let's settle back down just to end the practice. If it feels okay to soften your gaze or to close your eyes. And just notice if anything has changed from those movements. Notice how your body feels. Notice the contact points that you have with the chair and the ground. See what sounds you can hear, close and far away. And finding your way back. Well done. So see how you found that. There is a level 3 practice, so please only move on to that when you feel really confident with the level 2. This is designed to be done daily, so it's about regularly coming and practicing so you can build up your strength and movement. If you have any questions, then please get in touch. Take care.